Hello, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome fam, much love, Trav here. Beautiful, beautiful day out here, the Hawaiian Islands on the farm, quiet day. Going for a nice little walk, come along with me here. I love to walk and to think, because when you're walking, it's you're using both parts of your body and you're activating both parts of your brain, so you're using your whole brain together to get better ideas and to think. So whenever you look at a lot of the top writers who have ever lived, and they usually walk an absurd amount because those things go together. And also for me, most of the decks that I've built and a lot of my good ideas have come through walking. So wherever I am, I'm a big fan of walking. I'm a big fan of walking in nature as well. Walk to the park if I'm in a new city is something that I recommend for greater performance. And those of y'all who are like, what does that have to do with Magic? Well, what does that have to do with this preview card? It doesn't. But as I've been saying, and as I say periodically from time to time, you click on this video, I want you to get more than Magic out of this. I want to share more. I want to make a bigger impact. Most of my work at this point doesn't have to do with Magic. It has more to do with health. It has more to do with lifestyle. My physical time, the majority of it right now is spent on growing food and growing plants and raising animals and so on. So when I come back and do Magic videos, I really want to share that. I want to share that energy and inspire you and motivate you to do more in Magic and do more outside of Magic. So just wanted to thank you for being here with me today as we discuss this new card, Tristani Discordant, from the new Ravnica set. So 5 mana for a 1/4, gives other creatures +1/+1, and you get 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens with lifelink. So this is pretty similar to Regal Caracal. Off top, you get the 2/2 lifelink, and instead of a 3/3, you get a 1/4. But it works well with non-cats, which makes it less restrictive, which is pretty nice. And at the least, this with the Regal Caracal rotating, if you're playing like a control deck, this is a great sideboard card against red. And it's nice that your creatures are going to live through Chain Whirler on that first turn. So that's kind of cool. The interesting thing for me is at the beginning of your end step, each player gains control of all creatures they own. So basically that's meant to hose like a control Magic type effect. But how many control Magic type effects are there in Standard? I don't know. Confiscation Coups rotating, that sort of a thing is really strong, and it's just kind of a weird ability that seems tacked on there, but also it's an ability that when that comes into play, it's going to be a fucking massive blowout. If someone tries to control Magic you, a creature, and you untap, throw this down, huge board presence, steal your creature right back. That's massive. I don't know how relevant it is though. So this, if anything, is like, that makes it seem really niche, like, oh, okay, well, keep an eye on the level of that. But that's also tacked on ability. If that ability wasn't even on there, how good would this be? Like we said, sideboard decent, but if you're in a green-white token swarm deck, I don't mind throwing this down after a History of Benalia. I don't mind playing this off of Llanowar Elves, right? And if you're able to get it down, then you can worry about Goblin Chain Whirler a whole lot less because your whole team is boosted. But it's also, you have the problem of this is your deck's going to be weak to Chain Whirler. I don't want to play a deck that's weak to Chain Whirler. So ban Chain Whirler, ban Chain. No, I'm over that. That was a funny time. A year ago? That year, 2017 Standard was something else. So, oh no, it's sweet. Maybe that's abilities on there for EDH. Like, this feels like an EDH card. I wouldn't want it as my commander. I don't play too much EDH. It's kind of weak for a commander. But if you have some control Magic type player in your play group, you can throw this down. That's kind of sweet. But otherwise, it's a pretty niche thing that, to me, this will see play in Standard, but not very much. It'll sneak in here or there in certain situations. What do you think, though? Think I'm wrong? yeah, who knows? We'll see what's good in the comments. Those of you who are serious players, want to level up, want to make the maximize and get better as fast as you can, don't want to wait, want to work with better players, want better feedback, want better tech in advance, then you should check out our coaching and performance group, MTG Mastermind. There's a link to that down below. Again, I've been saying we revamped it, so whether you applied before or not, you should definitely take a look, check it out, and get yourself on track to being the best player that you can in the least amount of time possible. Shortcut your journey through working with mentors and people who have done the things that you want to do, give you better access to pick into better players' brains. So check that out. And also, again, those of you who got the Deck Mastery ebook online but haven't gotten paper, it's gorgeous. Honestly, it's gorgeous. It'll look great on your coffee table. Highly recommend just having it something to flip through and inspire you and motivate you when you want to build new decks. And also just something cool. Like a lot of that, I designed that for aesthetic and just wanted to be pretty and to be art. So you check that out, link down below. Again, share your deck list in the comments, take a look at it, respond, I'll let you know what I think. We'll let you know what we think, and appreciate you. Thank you. I'll look forward to seeing your comment. Thanks.